Hey y'all. Hello, everybody. We late because of my co-host. Okay, so I just want to let y'all know they ain't have nothing to do with me. They had to get themselves together. Apparently, Amber forgot that she had a green screen. Sid is being Sid. Hannity and Mo and Kaylee are chilling. I'll give you that. Hannity, Mo,
Lies,
they chilling. They chilling. But Amber and
lies,
Sid.
lies,
I don't know what's
lies,
going on with
I'll
y'all,
post
but
lies,
as you
myself.
see,
lies,
See?
look at that.
lies.
Okay, anyways, as y'all see, we have a full house tonight. So it is so good to see everybody. We're gonna start with Sid and work our way around with with the introductions. Sid is the next, outside of me and Amber, he's the other veteran on the screen, so I know he got it. I know he
Right.
got it. All right.
What's up, everybody? My name is Spencer Pack, aka Spencer Kid. Y'all laughing at me, and I don't know why. But I feel very much attacked. Anywho, I have a YouTube channel where I stream on Mondays, 8 to 10 Eastern, and on Fridays from 3 to 5 Eastern. I write fantasy. I'm gonna go to Avatar mode. Kennedy.
Okay. Hi. Hi, my name is Cindy. I'm a creator. I'm a creative mother and caffeine lover. I don't have water or coffee tonight, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm having a great day. How are you guys doing? And we are passing it to Ember, I think.
Mhm. Look at that. She's doing her intro. She mute.
I was not. I was letting my daughter finish her damn sentence. Calm yourself. I'd do a quick wardrobe change. It's hot.
like a Barbie movie. She just snaps her fingers, then she's changed. And she got that southern twang.
Let you go. Can you wait?
Clearly, I was the only one who was prepared.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say, come on now, Kira. Why are you messing up the introductions? We got people, things to do, and stories to write. People.
Alright, hi guys, I'm Amber Crafts. I write paranormal romance. I am a Pacific Northwest unashamed badass podcaster and all of the things. It's hot, so I changed. And tonight I'm hopefully gonna finish the last 2 chapters of Unknown Family so I can get that ready and going, and then I got some admin shit to do. So yeah.
Hello and good evening, everybody. I am Tiny Scribe. My stature is short. My words are not. I like paranormal and sci-fi romance. Steamier the better. And I'm working on my nano project today while I wait for Pitch Wars to hopefully acknowledge my existence.
Hey everyone, I'm Mo from Mo Writes and Reads. I write horror and fantasy, and I have 2 cute dogs. So that's the important things.
I love it. See, she's the newest one up here, and she was just, hey, I'm Mo from Mo Writes and Reads, and I got 2 cute doggies. Like, I love you. That's what we love to see here. I'm proud. I can't be proud. I can't be like Sid. You got faces going. I can't just give her props for being so succinct and whatnot.
Now look at someone with their words.
I want to make. First of all, it's because I want to make sure I'm pronouncing the word right. You just completely stumbled over a sentence. There is a very big
my brain wasn't working with my mouth like always, and I tried. See, I didn't give no 5-minute intro. I'm like somebody.
I was just gonna say we gotta wrangle kids because the kiddo was why that intro was so long. She was like, "No, and I'm back. I got something else to say." Like she just kept coming back. All right, we got Sid pulling double duty, making sure he first in the comments. Devin, it's not a stream without Devin, even though Devin been like not giving us his presence lately. We so glad he back. Hannity in the double duty. We got Alley Cat and Chelsea Elizabeth Sharp. Hey, love, it's so good to see you. Kaylee double duty. My sister from another mister in the Philippines, Nicole. Kaylee asking the questions that really matter. Jabria, the Quiet Adventurer. I feel like I don't know your name. What is your name, love? What would you like to be called? I mean, I can always go the Quiet Adventurer. I'm good with all of those syllables. It's up to you. We got Petra. Hey. Jordan, it's so good to see you. How are you doing this evening? Meadow, one of the editors at Rose City Editing. If you are looking for an affordable editor, go ahead and check them out. Amber pulling double duty. And the last of the hosts pulling double duty in the comments, Miss Mo writes and reads. We do appreciate it. Alice, our resident asker when it comes to the notes, to getting the words in during the stream. Like, she holds the gold. Author JC, it's so good to see you. And who else we got? Okay, we got Portia. It's so good to see you tonight as well. Hey, Sarah. See, I told you was gonna make it. You made it right on time to this time. Hey, Sherry. I know Sherry has a stream coming up with Zara. I want to say on Zara Hoffman's channel. I want to say I saw that's coming up. It's the Bro Grayson Wild. Yo, what it do, everybody? It's Grayson Wild, and he writes with pride, and he wants y'all to know there's so many lovelies on the screen, and he can definitely tell there has been some caffeine in somebody's. So there we go. Oh, and yes, the names are changing already. It's one of our Aussie friends. Hello. Okay, so is it, because I want to say I saw it was Natasha. So is it truly Tosh or truly Tash? Which one? Let me know. Tosh, Tash. I'll make sure you know. Oh, the better you got going there. Oh, I'm just saying. See, it was a little salty. He was. Oh, Casey, it's so good to see you. You can call me Abby, but my username is fine. All right, I got you. Quiet Adventure, I got you. Oh, yeah, I know, right? Hello. How are you, Ashley? How is that beautiful baby boy of yours? Okay, so I was about to log off for the night, and then Shay's notification came up, so you know I'm here. That's called support. We love it. Haley, it's so good to see you. Well, I am so glad that you made it and you joined us. We appreciate it. I'm trying so hard to stay awake because Lord knows I need to say some words today, but one of these sprints might turn into a quick nap. Yo, I'm not going to lie. Your girl almost didn't have the stream because she woke up from a nap and was like, that wasn't long enough. Like, legit, I was like, oh, and then Hannity texted me and was like, you streaming tonight? And I was like, oh. And then Mo emailed me and was like 10 p.m. tonight, right? And it was like, you got room tonight? And I was like, well, dang, I guess I am streaming. So that's how that happened. Okay, so we got question number one. And so to combat people disappearing, I have decided to change the way I do the questions. So now the questions scroll and there's not like a big flag. So there we go.
Cool.
I like it.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta change it up a little bit. So, just pay attention to the little scrolly banner at the bottom. It'll probably change throughout the night. Who knows what it might say? My full name is Natasha, but I have family that pronounce Tash both ways. So happy to be here. Okay, yay, no worries. Awesome. All right, y'all. Hold on. The private chat is going. Let's see what these people I'm hosting have to say. Okay. Y'all are hilarious. All right, y'all. So what's everybody working on tonight? Lovely co-host, what y'all got going? What y'all gonna work on tonight?
Well, I already said I'm trying to finish Unknown Family, and then I have some admin stuff to get done for Haley for our virtual Renaissance fair this weekend because I've been sick, so I'm lagging behind on that. And then I got to do the Preptober video stuff for Tamara, and I got a lot of crap to catch up on. Being sick is no joke. I should have planned for that better.
I'm either gonna work on chapter 8, trying to finish chapter 8, or I'm gonna read. I haven't made up my mind yet. So, but I would like to finish chapter 8 because I only have like 25,000 words I think left in it. So maybe I'll make up my mind before the sprint.
Nice, nice.
I am working on my female romance for NaNoWriMo. Gonna prep everything so that way I have a good basis to start November in.
Ooh, okay.
I'm working on my dark fantasy horror novel, so yeah.
Oh, okay. I am interested in all of these things. Okay, so go ahead.
I done forgot that this was a live stream,
dang.
so I don't think I have to pull up my docs. So
Nothing.
I think I'm just gonna look up some admin
Can we
stuff
just
for real,
can we
for
just
real.
pause before you continue? So this man is on screen with 5 other people, but forgot that it was a live stream. Continue
And,
with your story. I just
and
wanted to.
I know it's a live stream, but I forgot that what we do is what we write.
you never
So
write on stream, so no, you didn't forget nothing.
yes, I do. I always write. I just need to be on my word count because I be don't feel like I need to say them. But I'll be working on some admin stuff later tonight. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, and then hopefully I get some words in. But yeah, I'm gonna do some admin stuff.
Mm. I have a lot of thoughts and feelings, Mr. Sid the Kid, but it's okay. And so what is it's Thursday. So yesterday I had like a critique group with or critique round with my critique partners, I guess. And I brought them the second draft of my mermaid short story and the first draft. Oh my gosh, what is in the comments? And the first draft of my
Congratulations, comment
this
on the screen.
anthology short story I was working on. So I'm going to go over the like edits and comments from that and try to see what I can do on that. So Shelby joined us. How everyone just reading and doing some self-care tonight. Self-care is the best. Ooh, we're gonna get you to 2K for sure. Meadow is proofing Amber's book. Sherry is doing some research for Nano Project. Hey, Kate, it's so good to see you. She says, I'm working on rewrites for my July novel tonight, since but a lot of today doing world building for my Nano novel. That's awesome. Arthur JC says, going back and forth between my novel outline and writing up the plan for shooting my YouTube videos this weekend. Okay, Jabria says, working on outlining my Nano Project, and it jumped. Carlos, it's so good to see you, love. How are you? I hope you are having a good day. You see, I'm having to deal with your best friend tonight. He one. I just want to say that I commend you and Anna because y'all got to deal with this on a regular. We just get this once a week, sometimes twice if we lucky. Like I don't even know how you do it. Sid stares at the screen with 500 people talking
That's
to
what I
him.
was laughing
Okay. I'm just saying.
That's what I was laughing at.
Just saying. Yeah. Oh, Brid. Well, it's a full house up in this biscuit. Hello, are we talking about writing pet peeves or general pet peeves? Either or, however you want to answer the question. My office mate does this all the time. It's so great. Oh, you talking about that part? Oh, yeah. Haha, Sidney Liam Bowman III doesn't know he's on stream. That part. All right, hey, chill out. I got all settled, ready to edit, and then my child came over begging for a bath. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let's get this started because apparently Cleo got somebody she needed to tell something to. She apparently got a story. Oh God.
She telling the world.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, y'all write them words. All right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. Co-host, let me know how you did and answer our biggest pet peeve for those who, unlike Kaylee, didn't put it in the comments.
Who you talking about? I know my intro. Don't try to come for me. I got time and energy tonight. I know my intro. Don't play.
Oh my. Oh my.
She made an arrow just for you.
I don't see it. It's green. I'm
Yeah.
blind.
It ain't green. I fixed that.
So
Okay, so no lie, that reminds me of that like video that went around like a few years ago with that girl who was like, "I'm legally blind."
on
So
the
you
deck.
said that, yeah, when you did that, when you were
That
like,
is
"I'm
where
blind."
I get it
Oh
from. I learned
no.
by it. That's what I do. I have a bunch, but I'll just say one. This is my biggest one of them all. When people use the restroom and they don't wash their damn hands.
Yeah, that's nasty.
That right there. That's why I have trust issues. That's why I wait for someone to open the door for me to be in
That's
public and
why I
I
have
go
trust
after.
issues.
Like, if there's no paper towels, I ain't touching that door handle. Like, I hate knowing that people actually use the bathroom. I don't care what you do, but when they don't wash their hands and they just leave, that's just nasty. That's my biggest pet peeve right there. But there's a lot more.
Oh, wait. If I walk into the
I agree
bathroom
with you.
and like go take
100%.
a phone call in a stall, don't touch nothing but the door. And I walk out without
So
washing
what
my
happens is you're touching a little latch thingy, right? Like if you go into the stall, you're touching a latch. Someone came
Yeah.
out of there, like they were doing their business and they touched that latch. You gotta wash your hands. Like it's just knowing, like when people just come in, like, ugh. Yeah.
And what did you do, Sid?
Yeah, I said, what'd you do?
Oh, that's my business. No, I did some admin work. I had to take a phone call. You know what I mean? So yeah, I did some stuff. I like I said, I was gonna do admin stuff. That phone call, I didn't know what's gonna happen, but yeah. Feel how you feel? Yeah.
I did admin stuff. I made my two thumbnails for Haley's thing, my panel, and my sprint, and texted her to see what the scheduled times were going to be. And dude, she's got this thing like figured out, y'all. It's going to be so fun. Y'all have to join us the 17th and 18th. So fun. I'm a lady.
I made notes on my nano project, rearranged some things. But yeah, I made some much needed notes, things that I need to, consider as I'm writing.
Oh, I didn't say my pet peeve. Mine has become. I know everybody has some, but mine has become in writing and in life, but mostly in writing. When people say these ones, those ones, them ones in writing, like I know it's commonplace to say now, even though that bugs the shit out of me as an author because it's a double negative. But if you cannot write as an author without saying that in the book, without typing those words out, and somebody don't go fix that, I got an issue. I will DNF that book so fucking fast if there's more than 2.
If there's more than 2, what now? Maybe I'm missing what you said. What was the thing?
If an author actually goes so far as to write and publish these ones, those ones, or them ones in a sentence, because that is so grammatically incorrect, it's not even funny, I will DNF a book.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just become a pet peeve. I hate hearing people say it, and I'm like, okay, it's a culture thing. But when you write it and nobody stops you,
Amber gonna chuck your book across the room like a frisbee.
I seriously quit reading Sarah J. Maas because she had I got up to 8 just thinking, okay, she's a big author. Let me read it. I'm gonna review this book.
She
And by the Yes, I counted them. By the 8th one in the 5th chapter, I was done.
She knew where it was too. She didn't just count. She like marked it like a spot on a map, like X marks the spot.
I didn't even review the book. I couldn't finish it. I'm sorry, one is money or one is a singular. You cannot put a plural and a singular together. As an author, that should be just a no. It just makes you look stupid. Just saying.
I don't think any of us share this, but I'm glad you feel passionate.
I think that is a great question. That was in my head.
I was just like, she on this hill all by herself, because I can't even think of a time I read that in the book, so I don't even know it enough for it to irritate me. So
wait, what did Britt say?
She said even if it's in dialogue, she said it's a cultural thing. It's how people talk. So I'm like, what if they do it up in dialogue?
Oh, okay.
I guess if it's written in modern day, I might could let a few go. But then I'm going to think very low of the character. I don't know. I feel like as authors, we should hold ourselves to a higher standard than to write something so grammatically wrong.
But I mean, I feel like it all depends, like, right, for like where you are culturally and colloquially. Like, I mean, y'all is not correct for a lot of people, but that's a word that you say like nobody's business.
Yeah, but that's now in the dictionary, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't at one point in time. Like, people have to break rules in order for there to be new things. You know what I mean? Like,
how do you think bootylicious got in the dictionary? People kept singing it.
Right.
Yeah, that's right, Hannity. I said it. It's in the dictionary. You can thank that child.
I don't know. That's my pet peeve. Love me, hate me. That's my pet peeve.
Oh no, I just thought it was the longest answer to the question I'd heard all night. That's it. We got 3 other people who haven't answered the question and 2 that haven't told us what they did during the sprint. So, you know, we can move it right along.
I'm an angel. I've done everything.
I wrote 216 words, and let's see. My biggest pet peeve is like, I would say like when two styrofoam cups rub together, or when somebody grabs their fork and like drags it across the plate. Like, the sound is just like nails on the chalkboard for me, and it just makes me stop.
Yeah.
Like some Guantanamo techniques over there. On your pet peeve list. Like, how do we get Hannity to talk? Take 2 styrofoam cups and rub them together.
No, do not do that. Do not do that. I repeat, do not do that.
You said we got problems?
Please.
Kayla, did you say your pet peeve yet?
Aside from Sid not knowing his intro, I dislike when people, being a big girl, I hate when people dislike food just because they never tried it before. Unless you tried it, shush, try it. If you don't
I would
like
agree with that.
No, because she ain't gotta have tried escargot to know she not eating snails.
It's actually
escargot is good.
I'm disagreeing with y'all because I'm never gonna eat a snail. Okay, it's not happening. I'm sorry. Nope.
People all over the world
got that. Y'all eat them. Y'all cool. You know, if we ever have a buffet and they there, my hands is off. They all yours.
Okay, wait. Here's a question. Do you eat shrimp and lobster?
Yeah.
Okay, those are the bugs of the sea. You'll eat those, but you won't eat a snail?
No.
They're insects. They're insects.
I didn't say I wouldn't eat an insect. I said I wouldn't eat a snail. Yeah, like,
You don't have to
it's a
eat it.
snail. I'm not eating the snail. Like you're not gonna bully me or scare me or be like, but you eat shrimp so you can eat it. No.
I don't think anyone should bully it. Okay, once
not
you cook it, it ain't slimy no more. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's my mom and I's argument between crawfish and snails.
For against.
She'll eat snails but won't eat crawfish, and I'm vice versa.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Maybe it's just me.
I like both.
I like to try most things once, and if I don't like it, then I have a form.
I tried it. For me, it's a texture thing.
Yeah, no.
I'm Portuguese. We eat all sorts of things that grow in the sea.
Yummy, but look.
Yeah. All right, Mo, it's your turn.
All right. So I finished handwriting a page. I'm not going to go through and count the words because that's too much
It's
work.
a lot. Right.
And then I think my biggest pet peeve, I think might be people who chew loudly. I know that's probably super picky, but yeah.
No, it's not. I know a lot of people who smacking is their biggest pet peeve.
Yes.
Like they cannot stand to hear people smack. Like, no. Mm-mm. All right, so Ashley says, my biggest pet peeve in life is willful ignorance. Hold on, StreamYard. Come on. I pressed it. Let it come up. Okay. My biggest pet peeve in life is willful ignorance. My pet peeve in writing is characters you clearly didn't put effort into, made to die, or stereotype characters. I get that. Casey says, I took German in high school. My German teacher was big on teaching us cultural things as well as the language. One of the things she said is German people are more likely to blow their noses in public rather than sniffle. If you sniffle in public, you will get offered many tissues. And ever since then, people who sniffle or suck up their snot pee me out. That's funny. Grayson says, people wanting to be a victim for no reason, never understood that. The Quiet Adventure says, not wanting one of my characters to be killed because I know they should get killed off, but I don't want to.
So hard.
Sherry says, when I have to repeat myself to the same person over and over again when they heard and listened the first round and chose to ignore it. I understand that. Ooh, okay. Jabria says, my pet peeve of the day, because it was a recurring issue at my office today, people who slide their card money to cashiers instead of putting it in their hand. That used to piss me off. Like, don't disrespect me and put it on the counter, like, put it in my hand. Like, that, I understand now, COVID times, whatnot, but, like, in the past, no, I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, but just hold your hand out and someone's like, no, I'm going to slide it to you real slick.
Yeah.
Like, you just pull that out your shirt and you're gonna.
Yeah, I can't even. Alley Cat says, I have a few though. If I had to choose one, when people mention that everyone hates or loves someone or something, but it's not true.
Okay.
Can you give me an example of that? I don't understand that one. Give me an example.
Like, everybody loves orange soda, but not everybody loves orange soda.
I say I love people when I don't.
People not speaking to people when walking by them or them looking at you when you say hello as if you committed a crime. I always talk to speak to everyone when you walk past them or enter a room. I always talk to speak whenever you enter a room, not necessarily when you walk past somebody. But when you
don't return the head nod that you give them.
No, I speak to all Black people I walk past. I don't speak to everybody. Like, I'll be very clear. Like, I don't speak to everybody. I speak to all Black people I walk past. So, like, I'll nod or say, I'll give everybody the head nod, but that's it. But you said lots of times. You said what?
I don't talk to men when I'm walking, like, past. Like, I'm more likely to, like, nod at a woman than I am a man just because,
Yeah, like, I'm more likely to nod to a Black person than a white person. Yeah. There's lots of talking about problems without plans being made to fix them. I get that sometimes you need to vent, but the issue won't fix itself, especially if it's a reoccurring thing. Yeah, I get that. All right. Okay, so let's see. Oh, now we're getting everybody's counts. Okay. So Casey said I got 3/4 of a page handwritten. Awesome. Ashley says 65 words, had to take care of a puppy then I broke 1051 for the day. That's awesome. Britt says, oh my goodness, Shay, I was in the video when you unmuted a little earlier and I thought there was an ambient sound in my recording. I was about to ball. Editing installment 48 for Tales. Nice. Kate Lines 402 for me. Awesome. Oh, Christina, is it Whistler? Is it Whistler? You're new here. It's so good to see you. So glad you could join us.
Welcome.
Portia says, or when people use a stall next to me when they don't have to. Lady, this is not a social moment. I love it. Britt says, my pet peeve is people trying to read my facial expressions. They're bad at it, and they usually choose the most negative emotion. I can understand that. Casey said, I was at a Walmart in Salida, I don't know, and they had installed these things on the bottom of the door. You can use your foot shoe to open. Yeah, I've seen those.
We need those.
Spence says, I get irrationally mad, like smacking an old lady with her laptop mad when I hear someone pronounce opaque as opaque. I was smacking an old lady with her scrapbook supplies. Wow. She looks like she needs to go and take a self-care 5 minutes to deal with her baby broke man. Grace says, I mean, if that's how my characters talk, that's just how they talk. And then all the puppy love. We love puppies.
There was a puppy. Oh, there's
a hello, Angel Reed. There's that puppy.
Yeah, he wanted to sit on my lap because he's a mama's boy, so. Or
Briscoe, I don't know about stupider thing and lower characters when people talk like that. Dictionaries are not the standard of correctness. You're describing European respectability and gatekeeping, which is why a lot of authors of colors can't get published now. Very true. As she says, I just hit 11:50 and I'm about to play video games with the fans, so I'll give watch time, but I beat the beans off my workout, go to the A. That's what needs to happen. All right, Casey, you're going to head to bed. Thanks for the sprint. You have a good night. Thanks for the love. It's actually really good. I wasn't sure what that was. I don't think less when people say it in person. It just irks me. It's just in writing that it makes me think of the character that way. Yeah, I can see. I guess like I said when you said it, like I wasn't sure about the thinking less of the character for it, but Jabria says, outline my first 2 chapters, started playing around with scenes in chapter 1 and discovered MC's love interest is British. It was an interesting experience. I bet that was. Honestly, knowing what I know about shrimp and lobster, I'm shocked I still eat it, but I ain't gonna stop eating it. But the character is representing a person, so what's the difference? Why is writing not able to include the real people talk? Yeah, that's one thing I don't do. Like I know I had someone edited dialogue and they were like, well, this isn't correct English. It's how someone speaks. So it's not going to be correct English. Like most of us don't speak proper English all the time.
No, I wasn't saying like I haven't come across a modern day written book with it in it. I can't say whether I would be able to look past it or not. This was a historical setting, and so that's why it irked me. I don't know.
And so that to me makes even more sense that it would be grammatically incorrect if it's like set in the past, because they said a lot of stuff like in the past that like wouldn't make sense or wouldn't follow what we would normally say. But you know,
it made sense.
Chris said, I ain't doing the stales, but y'all do what makes you happy. Facts. Portia says, right, some of my poems will drive her up the wall. Black Southern dialogue, all up and through it. Hey, but it's the words we need to get out there.
I'm Southern, I get it, but
been working on my resume. Ooh, yeah, I was sending out my resume some today to give some people some help on there. So resume time is always interesting. Snails and butter is heavenly. You got that. That's all you. You got that. That's all you. I'm not even gonna do that. Come on, Black Southern dialect, Arkansas, born and raised. Arkansas. Yeah. Please, special historical stories. What is the difference? Black people have never spoken to kings, Idris, colloquially, and not to each other. Facts. Like, definitely the way I talk to other Black people is not at all. Okay, somebody has like a lot of stuff going on in the background. I don't know who it is, but like they got a lot of stuff going on in the background and it's loud. Okay. It's gone. Sorry. It was just like getting to me. I couldn't like hear myself think. Alka says, yeah, exactly. Those examples are good. Maybe a better pet peeve is when teachers force you to talk in front of the class when you didn't volunteer. Okay. All right, got it. Yeah, speaking of Black people only, it's a whole move for other. No, because like I'm like, like I get really irritated when I like smile at a Caucasian person and they like look right through me. So it's just easier to just like not even do it, like because it's like, like I'm a polite person, so yeah, no,
They rude. That's why.
It's like really, really hard because like like my biggest, okay, so this isn't the pet peeve I was gonna say, but my biggest pet peeve is holding open the door for someone and they don't say thank you. Like that is the most rude shit and gets on y'all. I feel so strongly about this. If somebody takes the time out of their day to hold open the door for you, say thank you, because they didn't have to. They should have shut it on your ass, but they didn't. They held it open. So tell
I
them.
agree with you.
Like that is so like it just is. Like no, yeah. Sorry, that was my rant. JC said I fell down the Pinterest rabbit hole, but I was making my work in progress board, so I suppose that counts as working on my outline. Nicole is back. I understand. I completely understand. Internet banner. Grayson says, if I'm in my own little world daydreaming, my face forever looks angry, but I'm just chilling. I have to force my face to look happy so others won't be freaked out. That's funny. Okay, let's see.
I just read Spencer's comment.
Anyone else trying to get through all 500 albums on the Rolling Stone list? Not I, but you got that. Okay, yeah, we got another. Dang, that jumped. All right, y'all talking about albums? Yes, albums. Preach. Oh, so what's that? That's when you like, you're welcome, good sir. Didn't know if I saw this opened for you. Right? No, I hate that. No lie, I was on a cleanse from white people for 6 weeks straight, and it was lovely. COVID era, holding the door for someone is awkward though, because I'm trying to keep distance. If someone holds the door open for me now, I purposely walk slow so they move on. Yeah, I've not seen people hold open the door like now. And honestly, now the only time I do is if you're an older person. Like if you're an older person behind me, I'll hold the door open for you. But COVID now, you catch that door your dang self. I'm the one up on that one, Shay. When you open the door for someone and they use the other door, that that makes me want. Like I've had the boyfriend has had to grab me because I'll turn all the way around and be like, "No, wait a minute, babe, let's go. Let's just get like no,
baby, don't do it."
Right? No, like you don't really need those problems today. I hate that too when people act like you aren't there when you hold the door. I agree. Right? Like it's just like, come on. Like, yo, like let's be. Can we act like we got some sense, y'all? So that's Cachet's rant for the day. When someone holds the door open for you, act like you're a real effing human being and say thank you, like you were raised with some manners. Even if you weren't. This is Cachet's lesson for the day. You're supposed to say thank you, even if your parents didn't teach you that. Okay, so with that, we'll go to the next question, and we'll have a sprint, and there we go. right, y'all. So in 3, well, whenever the numbers come up. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Write the words. All right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. How did my co-host do? And don't forget to answer question number 2.
Um,
Well, Kaylee, one of the only ones off of mute, so go ahead, girl.
I had to format like a PDF today because all of the like paragraphs are like way too far indented. So now I've got to fix that manually because life is difficult. So there was that. And as far as Preptober, I've got the first around 30K of my nano project ready. So basically, I'm like grooming that 30K and then outlining the rest of everything heavily so that way I'm in a good place come November 1st.
Nice. Nice.
So
Or other people.
I was going. I'm ready. I'm reading over some stuff I'm about to critique like a month or two ago. So I'm just looking at it and seeing, trying to remember what the feedback was. So I'm working on that, which I'm a little bit excited for. I want to do the second part that I brought the other day, but in order to do that, I got to go back to the beginning. So yeah, and October wasn't going the way I wanted it to. I was supposed to be outlining for a book, but as a discovery writer, that is hard. I started writing the book, so I gave that book up for Nano, and I'm trying to find out what I want to write. And I just feel like when Nano comes, I'll just write whatever I feel like. So yeah.
I wrote I got 322 words, and I'm not I'm not doing nano, well, not in the traditional format. I'm gonna be finishing the book I'm working on now, so that's so that'll be my NaNoWriMo or NaNoFinismo. And
I like that. Nano finish mode.
and yeah, that's what I have fun. I'm still working on there's a I took a class last semester that we're building a novella from scratch, and I really liked my end product is about, it's about a woman and her son that are different, that are deemed different in their society, and when an asteroid storm comes on their planet, they have to look for shelter. So I'm kind of playing around with that.
Okay. All right. That sounds interesting. Okay.
I split chapter 17 after I edited it and fixed it. And yeah, so that chapter's done. And as far as Preptober, I've been sick, so it hasn't.
Understandable. Understandable.
Not being sick.
First week of October, every week, every year, every week, every year.
Every week you're gonna curse yourself.
Is it my turn?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, sorry. So I didn't get much done during the sprint. I got about a third of a page written, and then I also walked my dogs. I took them out for their nightly walk. And then as far as Preptober, I'm essentially doing Nano Finish Mo as well. I like that. So I'm just working on finishing up my current novel. So.
Ooh, what's your current novel about? Can we know?
Yeah, so it's essentially a group of 3 protagonists. Well, I guess there's one protagonist, but a group of 3 main characters have to go on a quest to save the 3 realms by killing the gods.
Okay. We love a little murder, kill. We love a good one of those. So I didn't even tell y'all how many words I got before, but in total for the stream, I've gotten over 1,009 words between the two sprints. So it puts me at 1509 for the day. It ain't been not a one lick of word for any type of fiction at all. So there's that. But I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it. As far as Preptober, so okay, I started outlining this novel, and because, like said, I'm a discovery writer. I don't know how y'all do this outlining thing. Like, I feel like people need to do more in-depth videos on outlining, since y'all swear by this thing called outlining. Because I feel like from the videos I saw, I don't see what y'all get out of this. I was looking at comments, and some people were like, their outlines be like 10,000 and 30,000 words. Look here, that's dang
Right.
near my book. Like, what you mean?
No,
I don't know how
no.
y'all do that.
So
Yeah.
mine's a rough outline. No, I got
I'm sitting
beginning
here
of
and my outline is like 20,000 words.
See,
We
okay,
already
Mom,
got that.
come
well,
on, talk. Come on, give us the goods. How you do that? How you make that happen?
Well, I started writing my novel with like discovery writing because I truthfully am not a super organized person. I need to work on my organization skills a little bit. So I didn't think that outlining would be for me, but it got to the point where I've been trying to write this book for almost 10 years now or something like that. So I was like, okay, I need to actually outline this thing maybe or try it. I'll try it. And so far it's working better than pantsing. So yeah, I mean,
See,
I still haven't finished the book, so I don't know if it works.
okay, well, see, I love that you were like, no, wait a minute, I done it, but I'm not saying that this is the sworn method right here, because I still ain't finished the book. I don't know, but it's what I'm trying.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
the
So,
only long outline, detailed outline I've ever done was when I took the original written Unknown Love and had to split it into 3 books because I had to be able to keep the plot lines together. So I used the book as an outline to write the outline and split it into 3 books. Now, when it comes to every book, I have an idea of how I want it to end and how I want my characters to be, and I go from there. I'll write the end down and then certain scenes I want, and that's it. Like, that's as detailed as it gets. Because I feel like if I get more than that, then I already know what's going to happen, and then I lose interest in the book.
See, and
Okay.
that's why I don't think that 20, 30,000 outline is for
right.
me. That's
So-
a
I can
drag.
see that.
So I'm like, when a plotter and a pantser get together and have a love child. I am what's affectionately known as a
Answer.
So what I'll do is it's a very generic outline. Like, it's so generic. It's like Sally went to point A, there was a dead body at point A, and then like yada yada yada. Then as I'm writing, I discovery write as and often there are entire plot points that were in the outline that are no longer applicable. So now I'm working around that and sort of, panting my way through it. It's all very general.
That makes sense.
See, and that's typically what I do now, but I didn't consider that plotting. But if that makes okay.
It's like the
I
barest
don't do that. Like,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
like outlining, I wrote a scene for my book. It was a good scene. It didn't make the book because I was just going off of something else. Like, it's whatever happened, whatever the characters say, do. I just go with that. I can't outline. I try.
That makes sense. Like, even with my outline, I haven't really followed it to the T. Like, I've had to actually like re-outline portions of it several times, and that takes a while. So I may end up giving up on the outline before I finish the book, but I'm not sure yet. So
Well,
What were
and
you
see, sorry.
Hold on. What were you gonna say, Hannity? Hannity was gonna say something like 4 different times. Let me
oh,
stop.
I'm so sorry.
No, y'all fine. Y'all fine. I was just like, okay, I gotta be the main host real quick. Hold on. Everybody hold that thought. Hannity, it's
Okay.
your turn.
So I used to be a discovery writer too, and outlining sucked for me. But then once I found the method, I turned into what Kaylee is a planter, and I am a planter 100%. Okay, so this, I don't know if you can see it. Can y'all see that? Okay,
Yeah.
so this is what this is called a scene card. It comes from Lisa Crone's book, Story Genius. It's a craft book,
Mhm.
and this thing has been a lifesaver for me. So basically, I don't know if you guys were in say's last stream when Alice says she does like bullet points for her chapters. This has the same concept. So basically what you do is like in the first box it says cause what happens. So you can basically bullet point what you think is gonna happen in that chapter. And then the effect would be like, why is that important internally to the character? So whatever happens on the outside has to be important on the inside, based on the character's development. So whatever the character starts off as, the effect section is how they're growing in each chapter. And on the bottom it says why it matters. Why it matters, that's basically where you put that, if the character is having issues trusting people, then you would say it matters because she or he doesn't trust people, she or he doesn't open up to people. So this chapter matters because it's helping them grow to where they need to be. Yeah, so my process is, I call it backwards because I would like to be traditionally published. So like my process is like I do the cover letter first and then the synopsis, and then from the synopsis that's when I do all my character sheets and all that stuff. And then once I have the characters down, then I can start with the scene cards, because like for me, the book the book won't come alive in the sense if the characters don't make sense to me. Like if they're not talking to me, if they don't feel real to me, then I can write the book. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know.
Character
Like,
driven.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I 100% agree.
See, and I love those cards, but I tried to use them once, and I just felt like I don't know. Maybe I like that it asked the internal things, and that made me think more. But then that just gave me more ideas while making me feel like I was trying to stick everything into one chapter and like put myself in a box for that chapter because I didn't know where it was gonna go. So how am I supposed to write all this down? So if they work for you, that's awesome. I personally can't do them, but I think it's just because I'm more of the discovery than I am the planner. So I guess it depends on which side more of that you're on.
That's why I like to get like the broad strokes. Like the details will come later as I'm discovery writing. Get
Right.
the broad strokes, and then obviously it's going to mutate as I write.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's why I have just the barest of outlines, because then as I write and an idea comes, then that usually will come another idea to help get me to that middle point and that end point.
And the idea usually comes when I'm in the shower and nowhere near a keyboard.
Yeah, so usually I just kind of like write out what I see, like the big scenes I see happening in the order I see them happening in. Like, okay, so like for this story, the main character has a meeting with his counselor, tells him, "Hey, your grades ain't good. It don't look like you gonna go to college, bruh." Like and then like he's disappointed, and his family is like, "Oh yeah, come join the family business." Like those are like scenes that I know need to happen. So like I'll have those, but how those scenes go, how they end, I'm just like, oh, that's the sense I'm going with for this scene. Let me just write what I picture in my head and we go from there. All right, so Sherry says Preptober is going. I might have to do some research during NaNoWriMo. Okay, research is good. RK Gold says October is great. Started writing the second book in my series. Ooh, is this the one that we were talking about? The one with the heterochromatic young lady in there? I think so. Because if y'all don't know, my dog Titan is a heterochromatic dog. He has one green eye and one brown eye, or one blue eye. One green eye and one blue eye.
I'm about to say my eye is blue.
Yeah, he got a blue eye and a green eye. Well, the green eye is like greenish brown to me. Like you know how like the green eyes, like some of them have that like brownish look to them, that yellowish brown. Like that's how his eye looks to me. So yeah. All right, so Auntie Spence had to leave us, and she says, "Parting wisdom: don't get so hyped and prepping for Nano. You're burnt out by November." Very true. We're not even going to entertain Grayson right now. We don't even know what he's talking about. He don't understand the question. Nicole says, I don't know if this is considered cheating, but Nano hasn't started yet, but I already started the draft of the sequel. Losing Fire with Promptober, but I'm still on track with it. Okay, well, glad you're still going. Kaylee says, I'm at 30K on my Nano project, so now I'm just grooming that chunk of words and outlining the heck out of the next 50K. Nice. Meadow says, the child has been bathed and put to bed, and now I can attempt to work. Jabria says, surprisingly well, considered I only really started like 3 days ago. Only slightly bummed that Muse vetoed the 5 to 10K short story plan. So what is the new plan? If that one's been vetoed, what's the new one? Ashley G says, it was slow and suddenly words.
Bam.
All right. Hey, Nicole. It's so good to see you. And then it jumped. Where did we go? Oh, dang. Okay. All right. And Sherry had to leave us. I know you probably been gone, love. My bad. So good to have you. Thank you for being here. Alley Cat edited her resume. Nicole said, Preptober is going really good for me. I'm about to be halfway to 50K. Nice.
Bam.
That's awesome. Nicole said, I got 287 words for Promptober, day 16. Nice. Petra said 204 words of outlining. No worries, Christina. Glad you're back. HK, it's so good to see you. So I hardly ever get to see HK like during the live stream. She like gets to come back and watches it after the fact, and so I always love seeing her comments, but I love it. Working on a sprinter timer video to keep me on track. Just needed my own sprinter timer. No worries. That's awesome. Kate said 563 for me. Also figured out I can fix the chapter flow by switching two scenes. Ooh, nice. Alicat says, I'm not doing Preptober, focusing on homework and other stuff instead. Prep day, homework is important. Jabria says, I gave up on chapters and started rethinking how I'm going to lay out this plot. The first 2-3 scenes are fully outlined though. Ooh, that's awesome. Meadow says, I'm a serious pantser who also really struggles with outlining. Right? It is not easy. Bonnie Phillips, it's so good to see you, love. Okay, all right, Tash, we need to talk. What is this 20K? What is this almost 20K current outline? Well, how? Rich says, still can't decide whether to even do Nano. I say do it. Meadow says, I at least have to know the main events or I can't finish the book. Right. That's me. All right, so this is what she says. Tash says, a lot of determination. I actually started off with the Save the Cat beats, but continue to add to it, so sort of part discovery writer. Okay. See, and I can't understand how people do discovery and pantsing. I pantsed the book once, and it was the worst thing ever. See, I pants all the time, and okay, love, somebody's typing. Whoever's typing, mute your mic for me, please. Yeah, I have no problem with you typing still, but I can't hear over it. Yeah, see, so I mean, everything I do, I pants. Like I pants that first draft, and then I get it to my critique partners, and then they tear it up, hopefully. That says you can easily outline end of strand from the whole thing when you draft. See, yeah, that's the thing. Grayson says, I love seeing cards. Author JC says, right, but with the outline, you still have that structure and foundation. So whenever you're off from the outline and it doesn't go well, you can get back on track. Nice. Nicole says, I have too many pet peeves: lying, cheating, people who fake friendship, bullying. I'm not sure what else off the top of my head. Yeah, no, lying is definitely one of mine. Like, just don't lie to me. I need that outline to back me up when I get stuck. I see. Grayson says, I can't. I need the free write. Looking at an outline makes me feel stuck. I can see that. Nicole says, before writing a book, I'll write the scenes that I know, but that list is just a backup in case I get stuck somewhere. I still identify myself as a discovery writer. Right, because I don't even consider that outlining. Like, I just consider that, like, if your story is, like, this person has to defeat the gods, like, they got to go from wherever they are to where the gods are. So, that's got to be a scene. Like, those type of things. Yeah, you definitely have to do what works for you. If it's not, it's not. It's not for you. That's not a big deal. It's just an experiment for me. I just want to see how it goes. Cause I'm like Mo. Like I've pantsed and I've never completed a novel. So let me try outlining. Maybe this time I'll finish it. We'll see. I don't know, but we'll see.
Fingers crossed that it works for me. Right? If it does, I'll let you know.
It happens. I must admit, Preptober isn't going too bad this year. However, I have done no writing this live stream, cleaning up an accident. No worries. Kate says, my Preptober is kind of hectic. I got a new story idea branching off from my July Nano project. So I outlined, made a playlist, finishing July novel early, chapter rewrites, and plotting for November. Ooh, you doing a lot. I see you.
What ain't you doing?
Right? And Jabria says, a cheesy Christmas rom-com. My life has been a dumpster fire lately, and I guess Muse decided I need some fluff in my life. LOL, it's an old project, so the bones are there at least. Ooh, that's nice. Tear up that first draft. I love it. Yeah, I wish. Monty said, getting back on building character profiles for now project. Ooh, nah. Grayson ain't said that. What did I say? What you ain't say? Grayson has been misidentified.
I know what it was. It was something I think I wrote. You pulled up my comment and said Grayson.
Did I? Which comment?
At Author JC, at Truly Tash, I can't. I need the free write. Looking at an outline makes me feel stuck. You said Grayson said it. 'Twas Sid.
Oh, okay. My bad.
No,
I think I like seen his name like on a different comment.
Mixing up your siblings.
Yeah. You said what now?
Mixing up your siblings.
Man, anybody got more than 2 siblings definitely didn't call them the other one's name before. So no. Like that is definitely happened.
I have 3 siblings and I have definitely
So, my family, and it was a comment. It wasn't like I mixed him up like he actually was in front of me. I have definitely been in front of my siblings and called them the wrong name looking at them.
Me too.
I think that actually happened on a live stream. Grayson and I was on the same live stream, and someone like called me Grayson, and I was just like, my name definitely just said Sid. Like,
he's like, put some respect on my name.
Oh, it was you.
It was her.
I remember doing it.
I remember like, someone said it. I was like, wait, what?
Because she was like, "Nuh-uh, wait, wrong person." I was like, "Yeah, I know. Oh well, you knew it was you. Whatever."
I mean, but you don't outline anyway, so that was another reason why I could have easily got it mistaken for Sid. Y'all both don't like outlining. Y'all both discovery writers. So there. Come for me. I'll come back. Hi, Stephanie. No, it was an accident. My bad. Okay, so you know what, y'all? We got one more question.
All right.
And y'all, we gonna answer it, and then we'll get into the next break. So I gotta find a 15-minute timer. So whoever wants to answer first.
Wait, okay. Please clarify for me. I don't know what it really means. I do, but I don't.
Did not finish.
Thank you.
Chucked it. Didn't finish it. Didn't bother.
Oh. Okay, right. Okay. So I don't know about the last physical book, but the last book it was on Wattpad. So I have like this issue when people don't format it correctly. If you have dialogue, it needs to be spaced out. You don't put everything in just one paragraph. So on Wattpad, when people put everything, it's like one long page. I hate that. Or if there's like too many spaces, I stop reading it because like that's too much for my eyes to see. So I don't know what the book was, but yeah.
I'm sure there's like 4 books on my bookshelf that I didn't finish just because if the plot and the characters like there's a lot of things that are just sort of weak and malformed for me. I ain't finishing it. It doesn't matter. I can't do it.
I actually can't remember the last book that I did finish. But I don't know it was about, I don't know it was like this corny, like I guess the woman was trying to find something that didn't matter to me, and I got bored really fast. Like her story didn't make sense at all. She I guess she grew up in a bad home, and then she's an adult, so it's like going back and forth from her past to her present. Yeah, I just didn't get that book.
Didn't make an impression.
Basically, yeah.
I plead the fifth on the grounds that I can't think straight right now.
No worries. Understandable. I get it. Mo?
Then is it my turn? I think the last book, and I think one of the only ones I can think of at the moment, and this is probably an unpopular opinion, but the first Game of Thrones, and actually any and all of the Game of Thrones.
I have not tried to read it, so I don't know. I have not tried to read it.
I attempted to, and it just I didn't like it.
Okay.
I'll admit it's a secret. Alright, so for anyone who doesn't know, George R.R. Martin, the way he wrote the chapters is each character had their own chapter. And I didn't always want to wait 4 chapters to figure out what happened to that character, so I would just skip ahead till I saw their name again and I read everything out of order.
Oh, wow.
He intended for that to happen, but his time is different. Like in one chapter, you could spend like a month with the character. Another one could be 6 months. Another one could be 7 hours. So I just honestly I would read all of Arya's chapters, and then I would do all of Jon Snow's, and I would do all of Cersei's. Like it was bad, but I did it.
Oh, wow.
I'm a terrible person.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I know that there is a book that I DNF'd, and I can't think of what it is. Like, I'm trying to think of that. No, it was a book. No, I think there was a book. I tried to DNF, and my boyfriend wouldn't let me. Like, he was like, "No, we gotta finish this," and it was awful. It was Before the Fall by Noah Hawley. It was awful. So I think it would have been a great movie, and he's great for movies and TV shows. Like it read like a screenplay, like a script, and I think he should have left it that way. I don't think it was a novel, but I did finish it. So I'm gonna try to think of a DNF during the spring. Gracie says I have an entire series Bible filled with outlines. Since when? Like since this new thing that you started working on? Because I feel like all of us were a family of discovery writers. Did I make that up, Sid?
I got a question real quick while you're asking him that. Does DNF include Audible books?
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Still a book.
Okay. I'll look it up then while we're doing our sprint.
Okay, Jerisa, I've looked my brother dead in the eyes and called him my sister's name before. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. Okay, all right. So okay, all right. You said since 2 years ago. Okay, I'll give you that. You know, I ain't known you 2 years, so you definitely could have. I just could have sworn all of us were discovery writers. I feel like you use that title for yourself. I don't feel like I ever heard you call yourself a plotter or planner or outliner or anything, but I could be wrong. So
I feel like he's just gonna start sending you screenshots of like his beautiful series Bible with like every tab labeled and color coded, just so he can prove
I
it
don't
wrong.
feel like that's gonna happen. Nah, no, I don't feel like. I feel like that part of Grayson I know very well. That's not what's about to happen.
So I have a quick question.
That. Uh huh.
He has the outlines, but does he use them?
Well, we'll let Grayson answer that during this good old sprint, then, won't we? All right, and the timer will start in 3, 2, 1. Write them words. Let's sprint. All right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. How did my co-host
Really
do?
glad I was muted because I screamed.
Oh no.
I was like,
I got about half a page written.
Ooh, nice. Good work.
Got 3 chapters edited finally.
Yay.
I was typing out an email.
All right.
Same.
Really? I don't believe you.
Okay, you don't gotta. But I was doing some stuff for emailing for some future live streams and stuff like that. So I'm sending some stuff out to people. I gotta get everything in control and setting up some live streams, all that good stuff.
So
I
I
got
found the.
180.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I got 189 words.
Nice. Good job.
Sorry. So I found the book that I DNF'd. It's a whole series, but like the first one was good, and then the second one's kind of went downhill. Ruth Cardello, she has a Brothers series. I forget the series name, but the broken one is the one I DNF'd. Like it just droned on. Like the first one was good, and then the second one just droned on. So.
Grace said, I don't remember the name, but I know it was a mystery and I wasn't here for it. 1984. That is still on my to be read list. So I will let you know whenever I make it there. Sis said there was a murder mystery idea in that. OMG. Author JC says, I don't ever leave a book unfinished. Once I start a book, I'm finish it. So I do realize the last book I DNF'd was in college that I can legit remember, like not finishing it. It was called Babbitt. And it was only because we had to read it for my business law class. It had nothing to do with business law, but they were like, as part of our requirement, we have to have you read something. And so this is the book that we chose for you guys to read. And they made it so that like you were quizzed on the book, but you had to get more than a C on the quiz or you automatically got an F, because like of course you could get a C if you just guessed. Like you didn't necessarily have to read the book with a multiple choice quiz. So yeah, still have never read it. Britt says there were a couple of books I'm about to set aside just because I'm not in the mood. I must read some romance after all these Halloween reads. The last true DNF was Take a Hint, Danny Brown. No, I've never read it, so I wouldn't at you because I don't have no thoughts on it.
I haven't read it yet either. I know it's somewhere in my TBR, but I haven't really read it.
I finished it, but it wasn't anything I would care to read again.
This is, I don't have too much sodium. You don't have too much sodium, sir. Meadow says the last book I DNF'd was Crooked Kingdom. Who's that by? Do we know who that's by? I don't know who that's by. Okay.
I recognize the name, but
right, like it sounds familiar, but I can't think of the author. Actually, she says I started to read a romance novel and there was some kind of non-con activity and I just noped out of it. I forgot. I just closed the tab. Oh, no worries. Rita says, I can't remember the exact book, but it was a Rebecca style book. What's a Rebecca style book? What's that mean? I was super excited about 4 chapters of dry backstory later, and I finally gave up. It's like that sometimes. Now, Bonnie, how you gonna say you're not gonna tell us? You might as well just act like you didn't see the question, girl. Now I'm curious. Why you not gonna tell us? Meta says, I wanted to DNF Red Clocks, but I had to read it for school. I hated that book. Who's that by? I've never heard of that. So Grayson says, I do have them. No, I don't use them. Heather says, I wanted to say a quick hello. I'm heading to bed. Hey, Heather. Thank you so much for stopping in. Nicole says, currently eating lunch. Hey, that's good. Christina got 110 words. All right, Christina, come on now. Jabria said, Ben's calling my name. Have a good night, y'all. You have a good night. It was so good seeing you. Question: What's DNF? Did not finish. Thank you, Kaylee, with the alley oop over there in the comments. Ali Cat says also back with popcorn. Hey, Grayson, all right, yeah. Brisson, my bad, had y'all on mute. Working on tightening the last few Eliza's installments for November, trying to finish by the end of this weekend. Ooh, that's awesome. Crooked Kingdom is by Leah Bardugo. Okay. Yep, Jinx. Wait, now if we're counting text forced upon us in a school setting, Beowulf. I definitely did not finish Beowulf. Hated every word of it. So I read Beowulf in elementary school. I liked it in elementary school. Couldn't tell you what I think of it now because I don't even remember it as an adult.
Mine was the Glass Menagerie in high school. Did not read one word of it. There was a quiz on it and everything, and I don't know if I failed or whatever, but I just whatever.
Did not finish. Meadow said Red Clocks is by Lenny Zumas, an Oregon author. I hated the book so freaking much. Oh man. Oh, is that the one that for school that we were talking about like earlier in the year?
Yeah, I think it was.
I remember you were like really, really upset. Okay. The Fallen series, I want to finish reading it. Oh, okay, so it's not like something you just refuse to finish reading. Like a DNF is like, I started it, I'm not going back to finish that book. Because like there's a bunch of things I've started and haven't finished, but I do plan to finish them. It's not because I dislike them that I haven't. I gotta be in the mood for certain stories. You know what I mean? Like it's just certain times that I can't read everything all the time. Jeree says, because I still haven't logged off, there's an old Gothic style book called Rebecca. Can't remember the author that I love. That remake, not so much. Ah, okay. I see what you're saying. All right, I'm out for real. Good night. Kay said 430 for me. Every time I think I'll wrap up my chapter by 3.5K, it balloons out to 4 or 5K. Ooh. Oh, them is some Amber-like chapters. Amber like them thick old chapters. We like thick chapters.
Hey. I'll have you know, let's see, so far, what's my longest chapter? I'll pull it up right now. I think my longest chapter in Unknown Family is only like 5,000 and something.
Only. A few author tour books by Sarah Sutton and Becca C. Smith because I just wanted to read the first chapter since I'm currently reading another book. Oh, okay. So you might go back and read those. Got it. Or yeah. Are you might go back and read those? Yeah, no, let's see. So far, every author tuber's book I have started, I have finished so far. Yeah. If I started your book, I finished it. Now, if I started it is the question. Yeah, I'm a mood reader. No point in even forcing it. I won't enjoy it as much, even if I love it as much. Right. Okay. So, like for September, The Water Dancer by Ta-Nehisi Coates was on my list, but it's a historical fiction. I can't do Black historical fiction sometimes. Like, it's very hard to read. And like I'm a very militant person, so then I can't be walking around like mad at the whole world all the time, wanting to fight everybody. So I gotta be like, I know, yeah, there's a thing, yeah. First of all, I'm talking about like the ones that are like published and out there. Yes, like if I've gotten your stuff like emailed to me, like I told you I'd read it. Then yeah, I'll finish your stuff. Like if I told you I'll read it, I'm gonna keep my word and like finish it. But if I didn't tell you that, then nah. So again, you gotta be, you know, there's like groups to stuff. If stuff gets read or doesn't get read. But yeah, no, like if you sent it to me like privately, then yeah, I read it. Like who sent me stuff on this screen? Two people? Yeah, Sid and Hannity. Yeah, no Black historical fiction. I have to study that stuff for my degree. Not in my downtime. It's gonna get real Django in this biscuit period. Yeah, right. I just can't. Not in my downtime. Like, oh, there are so many like good documentaries or things I want to watch, but it'd be about like that, and I just can't do it. I can't do it right now. I have to wait till I don't know when I'm gonna wait to. Oh, Portia says, I'm back. I had to record some audio. Ooh, nice. I can't do Black historical fiction. It hurts my soul. Makes me say I can't. Right. Like I just said. I think it's good. And I like that those stories are out there. And I'm definitely like applauding those, authors that do that. But it's just one of them things I got to be in the mood for, y'all. All right, so tonight's quote comes from the lovely Alice Walker. It actually came up during one of our sprints and the Discord group, but says, "Deliver me from writers who say the way they live doesn't matter. I'm not sure a bad person can write a good book. If art doesn't make us better, then what on earth is it for?" I definitely agree with that. I definitely feel like you should be careful what you write because words are powerful. So with that, I will start with Miss Mo, and we will work our way back around with our outros for the evening.
Well, thank you for hosting, and it was really nice meeting everyone here. And thank you for everyone in the comments. I'm Mo. My channel is Mo Writes and Reads. I have 2 cute dogs, and I write horror. So if you like that, come check it out.
We sure will. This is Tiny Scribe. My stature is short. My words are not. I rate paranormal and sci-fi romance. The steamier, the better. YouTube channel is at Tiny Scribe. I haven't put anything up on it because October's just been a crap show, personally, as far as, my life. Not the writing. The writing's been going good. Everything else is crap. So it was nice to pop by, and thanks, Shay, for hosting. And we're going to turn it over to Amber.
Hi guys, I'm Amber Craft. I write paranormal romance. I live stream every Sunday at noon, whatever time that equals for you. I have a podcast, one every month, with authors talking about struggles that they've gone through and how they have overcome them to get where they are. The second episode was supposed to come out this Saturday, and I was sick, so it will come out this Saturday. Make sure that you look over the virtual Renaissance Fair. I will have a panel on Saturday and then my streaming sprints on Sunday, and there's a whole playlist for that. And what else? I think that's all for now. So, yeah.
Hi, my name is Kennedy. I'm a creator, writer, and caffeine lover. I did get my water bottles today, so that's something. Let's see. I have a channel. You can check that out whenever you have the time. It's under Kennedy Aline. And that's all I have. I think I am a science fantasy YA author trying to get traditionally published. Have a great night. Have a beautiful night. Peace, love, and good vibes.
What's up, everybody? My name is Tita Pack, aka the Kid. I would like to thank my big sis, Cash, for letting me crash her stream like always. I have a YouTube channel where you can see me co-host with Shay with the Hobbies and Naked Firefly on Mondays from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern, where we talk about what it's like to be a writer in our day-to-day life. I also have a live stream on Fridays from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern, where I have a bunch of sit moments, and you can find me at s.sipac on YouTube. Cash.
All right, everybody, I'm Cachet, and I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch your stream, whether you're watching it now or you'll be watching it back on the replay. I do want to thank all my lovely co-hosts for coming in tonight, especially the new lovely Miss Mo Writes and Reads. I met her over this past weekend for the Worldwide Write-a-thon, and it was like an instant connection. I was like, yo, I want to write with this chick. And she was like, she wanted to write with me too, and here she is. So super glad that she came. Glad that Kayla came around for another time, because I had asked her like a month ago if she wanted to co-host again, and she didn't even open the message. But it's whatever. And y'all know Amber, Hannity, and Sid, they are regulars on my channel. I do thank you so much for you guys being here. I appreciate so much everybody in the comments. What is going on? So I'm thinking that the 10K day will be Halloween this month, and we'll just stream right into the first of NaNoWriMo. And I know Amber is like at the end of the day. So if we want to just like make it go shoo right into November 1st, I feel like if you're trying to get in on a 10K day, you should probably shoot me an email. Email is in the description box below. Episode 3 of the Business of Books comes out tomorrow, as well as a video that I've been trying to get out for like 3 weeks now, and it's just been it's been that whole thing I just did. That's exactly what it's been when I've been trying to get the video out. So that's why y'all haven't seen it yet. But I'm gonna make it happen. I can't think of anything else. Oh, there is one more thing. So I did this thing where I like wrote a story and I put it out for people to read it. And it's a horror short story, less than 6,000 words. So if you want to check it out, it's called Penelope's Curve, and it's about a man-eating ghost. Like, who can't get enough of that? I think you should. It's October. Get scared a little bit. All right, y'all. Well, I thank you so much for being here. Thank my co-host. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Good night, everybody, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.